set it down to the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on their right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Knights. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Oh, that one's picked Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Colorado, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. UCF offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They bring the heat and get him behind the line. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Great move there. Fighting off the tackler. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
flyyyC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pocket breaking down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the freshman making an impact play there. The Knights will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Buffs. The defense adds 6 points. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good.
That's the end of the first quarter with a tie score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team there.
And the UCF offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive, but he's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Send the back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Welch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they're able to get him down. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, UCF. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. back out there on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man,
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Running right through tacklers. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Knights are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made by the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Knights.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
42, Colorado 28.
The Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage, guys, just able to corral him. What a great spot to start this drive. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And they get the completion. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Colorado 28.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Colorado Buffalo will take over first and 10.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Proctor. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
UCF offense will take over.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
Touchdown, UCF. Number 2 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
UCF 56, Colorado 35.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him on a small gain here, trying to run for it on 3rd and long, and came up well short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down.
It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut in.
And the ball to the ground. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCF. A fumble return for 6.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. UCF.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. First down here for this offense.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCF 63, Colorado 35.
On the double. Lasso.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Knights.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
UCF 70, Colorado 35.
So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Oh, what a move. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. Going to bring up 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, UCF. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, nice. And the beatdown continues.
Another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Colorado, 35.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They'll try to run for the first down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Now it's second down here. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Buffs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Proctor. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Nice, looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on 4th down plays so far. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good.
UCF 91, Colorado 42.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made wide open way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Knights. And this one is getting ugly.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Colorado.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. But they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.